control it. That's Thornton on Thornton. Now a chance wide of the play from Mundy. Put the footy down. Bauer slips it to Austin, Scotland, and now Russell. But they're under pressure inside their defensive 50 of the Blues. Russell did well. Cooley kicks it out to Simpson at half back. He kicks it inside the corridor. Cruiser feeds it off to Murphy. Armfield cruising by. Elected not to give it to him. Instead gives it back to Scotland. Kick towards half forward. Coming out to meet it is Joseph. Handball back to Cruiser. Very mobile. Hadley just outside 50. Back to Cruiser. This is unbelievable running. Cameron Cloke will kick a goal. He does. Take a bow, Matthew Cruiser. Well, when you're a ruckman and you can be involved in three particular passages from half back to full forward, you're a player.
He's a follower. And he just kept following that ball, didn't he? From half back inside the centre square. He just read the play so very, very well. We see Favola coming back on for Carlton, but a good answer by the Blues. Matthew Cruiser, he just kept following up. And this will be the third time he's taken the ball. He took the mark in the centre square and just kept running forward, creating, sharing, and set the Blues goal up. Now he's a chance in the ruck against Johnson. Sandilands just too big for him.
He's Carlton's second highest possession earner. 3 of them coming in that one build-up, which led to Cloke kicking the goal. Pavlich trying to wrestle his way clear.
Thanks, mate.
Judd having a breather, Favola having replaced him. Mundy, the opportunist in the air there. Hazelby again up near 20 already. Well before half-time. Dangerous for Carlton here. Scott Thornton, Bauer with him. Murphy had to get it out and did. Jamison. Brett Thornton. Dangerous. Scotland. No longer is that scoreline a point of refuge. Long ball in the Murphy of Carlton direction, and he suckered Pavlich there, but he's under the pump. Now he's stiff if he's gone here. No, the ball came out. And Fremantle advance. Pratt the first game, a kicks to Shammer, who kicked Fremantle's last goal. The distance a bit greater here, but it's another scoring chance. Well umpired there.
Yeah, good tackling. I reckon he a little bit lucky, Mark Murphy, that he wasn't penalised by those tackles, but Docker's got the ball anyway.
So Shammer with the man on the mark, beyond 40, kick from just inside 50. That looks good off the boot. That's a beauty. It's his second. The Dockers stretch it again.
And this is just a look at the ruck work of Aaron Sandilands, who's just dominated the hit-outs in this first half. He's had 18 hit-outs, the big fella, and given his team a real advantage. Here he
wins
goes
that
again.
one, yeah, and then was able to get the ricochet and scramble it forward. Only gained about 10 metres, but it's still a chance for the Dockers. Hazelby has had a dominant first half. Hill tries to knock it to his own advantage. Cruiser pulled out of the pack. Joseph, Murphy, Gibbs, and now Austin with a chance to boot Carlton forward. Gee, he got some purchase on that too. 50 metres towards half forward. Dodd did well. Up against Betts. Ball spills free. Duffield slides in. He's outnumbered at the contest by the Blues. Simpson got it to Cruiser. Now Favola involved. Back to Simpson. Bit scrambly at the moment, but Simpson wobbles it. End over end inside attacking 50. Coming to meet it, Ibbotson. Well tackled. Didn't have player opportunity. And the umpire sees it that way. A bounce 40 metres from Carlton's goal.
Super tackle by Wiggins and good call by the umpire.
So umpire McBurney. Cruiser gets it down to the path of Favola. Shovels it out to Eddie Betts. Well done for Vola. Kick to the goal square, and Waite is going to get a free kick.
The advantages of being in front. Well done by Fev to tunnel ball that out to Eddie Betts.
And well done by Betts too, who could have snapped with the left, but felt that it wasn't high percentage, and so he just kicked it to Waite in front position, and Waite kicks the goal.
And Jared Waite's second goal of the quarter, given the Blues a real spark going into that forward line. And Fev coming off the bench, you'll see here, goes to ground and tunnel balls it out, keeps the ball alive. Eddie takes advantage of that, and Jared Waite in front wins the free kick, held onto. And the jumper's held there, and then there's a push. I think it's got to be a free kick. Front position, all important. And the big guns back in the middle. Pav and Judd. How many All-Australians? How many best and fairest? How many Brownlow votes there? Plenty.
I thought you were going to quote them all.
Starting to wonder about Paul Hazelby's Brownlow votes this year too. Best of field last week, best of field in the first half this week. 20 stats on the board already. Here's Shammer, who's been good too. 2 goals in this quarter. Scotland and Judd. Stevens, Cruiser under pressure, but did it well. Armfield on the break, and he's a young bloke who's prepared to back himself, as he showed late last Saturday. But that was over-backing himself. He backed the wrong horse. Ibbotson in the way, and he delivers to Mundy.
Players have just got to... You can't afford to kick into an attacking area where you haven't got a player.
No, you just can't give the ball up like that. It's easy for us to sit here and say it though, Chris, though, isn't it? You know, we haven't got the adrenaline pumping and the legs moving like that. Long time since your legs moved that fast.
So Peake on centre wing. Drives it. It's 55 metres towards Pavlich. Out number 2 on 1. Thornton of Fremantle takes it. Hayden, who's been a very good player this evening. Kick towards McFarlane. Just pitches in front of him. He's got support from Thornton. Good handball. Thornton should kick a goal for the Dockers, and does. Scott Thornton kicks a goal for Fremantle, and it has been goal for goal. And the Dockers holding on to this advantage. And great work forward by the Fremantle side. Pavlich drew a couple of big players, and McFarlane did brilliantly to slip the handball to Thornton.
Well, Scott Thornton kicked the goal. You can see he's there with Brett Thornton, 32 and 22. There's Carlton's Thornton, and the Carlton players stand still there. Scott Thornton runs on. The Carlton players hesitated only for 2 or 3 seconds. That hesitation in not following the ball has cost them a goal.
And the Dockers appear to have the answers at the moment. Again, the lead is out beyond 2 goals. Stevens diving in, and he's gone. Even though he finished up lying on his back, he did dive in on that. And Clayton Hinkley is the recipient. He's adjudged to have played on by shaping to hand pass. Sandilands, the giant in front. What can you do about that?
Well, in the old days, you could hit the arm, you could belt his arm, but you give away a free kick if you do that now. And this has been an intriguing contest.
Here's Stevens getting in over it, locking it in, holding onto it. Good decision.
I think the decision's right. And the Sandilands Cruiser battle's been a beauty. Obviously, Sandilands beaten him in the ruck work. Around the ground with the run, Cruiser's had it over Sandilands.
Important kick, beautiful kick, and the Dockers kick away again. It's out to 19 points. They have Carlton on the run. And Brett Ratton is taking on the urgent look of a worried coach.
And so many of the Dockers' goals have been in that central corridor. They haven't fiddled with the ball out wide near the boundary line. They've been direct. And you can just see there, Cruiser.
Just not tall enough, Rob.
Well, not tall enough, but look, it is a good mark by Sandilands. Well, Cruiser's coming off. Sandilands going to the ruck contest. Who's going to jump up against the big fella here?